I don't know how we got there.
Morning, everyone. How's everyone doing?
Good morning, Dad.
Okay, all right. We're set to go. It's 9 o'clock. Let's get it. I will explain to the Zoom audience how I will be calling the docket. I will be calling the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves, turn your camera on if it is off, and then announce yourself to the court. I'll say it one more time. I will be calling the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves. Turn your camera on if it is off because you are in court and I do need to see you. You are free to turn your camera back off after that. And then announce yourself to the court because from my end, I am checking that you're either answering the docket or that you're not answering the docket. And at some point, defense attorneys, if your client never zooms in this morning, I do issue FTAs. That stands for failure to appear. A warrant will issue for your client. So we'll begin. Today is Wednesday, August 30th, 2023. County Court 12 calling the 9 o'clock docket. And we'll start with Joseph Michael Adania.
Yes,
Joseph.
ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Got to check them. Corey Evan Copeland. So their plea. Nelson Sanchez Rios.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Got to check them. Jesus Zuniga Villegas. Marina Marie Villanueva. Christopher Criswell.
Judge, he's a trustee. He's supposed to be at the courthouse. Court security knows that he needs to be on.
Okay.
I will get a hold of them, see what's going on.
Okay, thank you. Karen Alexandra Bonora.
Present.
Thank you, ma'am. Got to check them. Ruby Isabel Pena.
Here, Your Honor.
Did she answer?
Yes.
Did Ruby answer?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Oh, thank you, Ruby. Got you checked in. Well, Karen, Benor, that's a repeat, Booker. Alma Delia Martinez, Alma Delia Martinez.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Got you checked in. Let's see, Marcelo Caparate, Marcelo Caparate.
Present. Warner.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Jessica Ramirez, Jessica Ramirez.
Here.
Thank you, ma'am. Got you checked in. Rita Ann Gomez, Rita
Here.
Ann, thank you,
Here,
Rita.
Your Honor.
Checked in. Dion Terrell Coleman, Dion Terrell Coleman. And Tony Christie, and Tony
Here,
Christie. Thank you,
Antoine
sir.
Christie. Here, Your Honor.
Antoine, okay. Thank you. Got you checked in, sir. Charles Michael Trevino, Charles Michael Trevino. Christian Ramirez. Booker, could you please meet everyone? Christian Ramirez. Neil Walker, Neil Walker.
Here.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Andrew Torres, Andrew Torres. No, follow the instructions, guys. Unmute yourselves. Okay, and announce yourself to the court.
Right here, Your Honor. Andrew
Thank you,
Torres.
sir. Okay,
Yes, sir.
you guys follow the instructions. Sometimes we can get up to 50 or 60 blocks. I cannot see you guys, and I do not want to issue a warrant for someone that was here, but they did not follow the instructions and, unmuting themselves and announcing themselves to the court. So please do yourself that favor. Christina Danielle Mitchell, Christina Danielle Mitchell. And Dana Flores Gonzalez, Dana Flores Gonzalez.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you. Got you checked in, ma'am. Anastasio Rocha. Joseph Gomez, Joseph Gomez. Brandon Lamar Warren, Brandon Lamar Warren. Anna Castillo. Jose Alfredo Reyes. Amber Marie Elkins. Raimundo Pettis. Raimundo Pettis.
Here, Your Honor.
Where's Raimundo?
Hello.
Say it one more time, Raimundo.
Right here.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Mark Anthony Duncan. Mark
Present, Your
Anthony
Honor.
Duncan.
Present, Your Honor.
Got you checked in. Daniel Lopez. Daniel Lopez. Adam Cara. Adam Cara.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Salvis Tobar. Sabas Tobar. Adam Garcia. Adam Garcia.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, Adam. Got you checked in. It is, let's see, Oman Anton Vasquez, Igide, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Oman Vasquez. No. William Castillo, William Castillo. Melissa Russellbright, Melissa Russellbright. David Cerna, David Cerna. Karen, let's see, Pitcher.
I'm here, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in.
Oh, jeez. Your
Let's
Honor,
see. Mikiana Whitley. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Present, Your Honor, David Cerna, present.
So, Booker, could you please mute everyone? Don't worry, guys. If I missed you or you didn't get yourself unmuted at a time, I go through the list twice, okay? Don't interrupt, please. Joseph Arthur Garcia. Joseph Arthur Garcia.
Here.
Thank you, sir. John Franks. John Franks. Christian McKay Molly. Christian McKay Molly. Kanisha Sims. Kanisha Sharon Sims. D'Angelo Charles Bunn. D'Angelo Charles Bunn.
okay, Serge.
And Michael Reddick. Michael Darrell Reddick.
Also Joe case.
Mhm. All right, thank you. All right, I will go back to this docket one more time for the individuals that did not answer at the 9 o'clock docket call. First, I'm going to give some instructions on how this morning is going to roll out. So defense attorneys that need a reset, the court will give you a reset. I do, however, require that you talk to one of the two ADAs on the Zoom. That would be Anthony or Alexis. Even if you have talked to them, defense attorney, last court setting, and you still want the exact same thing, you have not changed your mind, I am still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. Even if you just got hired last night or last week or last month, I'm still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. Even if there is a felony pending along with this county court 12 case, I am still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. I see no downside to communication. I know that I am over here trying to move my docket. I know that you defense attorneys are trying to bring closure to your clients' cases so they can get back to their normal lives. And we cannot do this without communication. So defense attorneys, just please take a few moments to go into one of the breakout rooms to get on the same page about the status of the setting today. Now, defense attorneys, if you have talked to one of the two ADAs within the last 2, 3, even up to 5 days ago, and that talk, that call, that chat, that email was about this setting today, I'll take that as a confer. I would really highly recommend that that's what you guys would do. So when I get to the part in the morning about who all is conferred, and if your desire is to quickly get your client to reset and release them, that's what we can do because you've already have conferred in advance. But we're here now. So it is 9:09. I say that to say that we do try to move things along quickly in County Court 12. So defense attorneys, when Booker put you guys in those breakout rooms, please do not pop out of the breakout rooms to say no one has come to see me in the breakout room. Someone will be there shortly. Okay. Now, how we're going to do this is I need you defense attorneys to please send chats to Booker. Booker's going to line you guys up in order of how he receives those chats to go into the breakout rooms. Okay. Send those chats. All right. So I'm going to go back through this docket one more time. Remember, this will be for the individuals that did not answer at the first docket call. If you answered, you're already checked in, you're fine. I will not call your name again. All right. So we'll start again. Corey Evan Copeland. Corey Evan Copeland. Did Corey answer? No. Jesus Zuniga Villegas. Jesus Zuniga Villegas. Marina Marie Villanueva. Christopher Criswell. Dion Terrell Coleman. Dion Terrell Coleman.
I'm here.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Charles Michael Trevino. Charles Michael Trevino. Christian Ramirez. Christian Ramirez. Christina Danielle Mitchell. Christina Danielle Mitchell. Anastasio Rocha. Anastasio Rocha. Joseph Gomez.
Here, Your Honor.
Joseph, thank you, Joseph. Got you checked in now. Brandon Lamar Warren. Brandon Lamar Warren. Anna Castillo. Jose Reyes. Amber Elkins. Raimundo
Here.
Pettit.
Oh,
Did
sorry.
Amber answer? Amber, okay, Amber, thank you. Got you checked in now. Okay, Daniel Lopez. Daniel Lopez. Salvis Tobar. Savis Tobar. Do you know how to unmute yourself, sir?
Here.
Thank you. So guys,
Yes,
if
ma'am.
you're not, I'm not putting a check by your name. I do issue FTAs at the end of the day. That stands for failure to appear. Warrants will issue for your arrest. Please follow the instructions. Like I said earlier, sometimes we can get up to 50 or 60 blocks. I cannot see everyone. So that's why the requirement of unmuting yourselves and announcing yourself so I can, definitely hear you and get you checked in. Oman Vasquez. Oman Vasquez. William Castillo. William Castillo. Melissa Russellbright. Melissa Russellbright. David Cerna.
David Cerna.
Thank you, David. Got you checked in now.
Welcome, ma'am.
Makia Anna Whitley. John, She answered?
Yeah, here.
Put your camera on, ma'am. You are in court and I do need to see you. Okay, thank you. John Franks. Christian McKay Malley. Kanisha Sharon Sims. Jail cases, I think. Did they bring D'Angelo Bunn out yet?
No, yeah, Judge.
Or Michael Reddick?
No,
All right.
no, neither.
I have now gone through this docket twice. Are there any individuals that are on the Zoom? You think you're in the right place? You did not hear your name called at all this morning. Are there
Yes,
time to call?
Your Honor.
Yes.
Me, Raymond Valdez.
You're fine, sir. We have a list of all the inmates, so you're fine. Okay, got you. Anyone else?
Yes, Judge,
Yeah.
you called a second time, but I didn't get to
No.
respond.
No. Okay. Again, if I called you the first time, you're fine.
Okay.
I only called the second time for the individuals that did not answer it the first time. If you answered the first time, you're okay. You're already checked in. So
Thank you.
any other one that did not answer, did not hear their name called all this morning? Anyone else? I do not want to issue FTAs at the end of the day for people that were here, but for the fact we did not get them checked in. Okay. All right. All right.
Hey, Your Honor, this is Jose.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm present.
Jose Reyes.
Hi.
What number is it?
I'm so sorry, miss. I'm teaching kids. I apologize. I'm trying to make myself present.
Okay. Jose Reyes is number. Okay. Oh, number 20. 20. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Reyes. I got you checked in now. All right. Anyone else?
Thank you.
Anyone
Sure.
did not hear their name called at all this morning? All right. So before we move on to some other court matters, I'm going to give a few housekeeping rules for County Court 12. The first rule being defense attorneys that are moving forward with the plea this morning. Remember, 2 sets of paperwork. One set comes from the court, the other set comes from the district attorney's office. If you are not sure if your client has done all the paperwork, please let Booker know. He can put you in a breakout room with your client and you can go over these matters. I just don't want anyone to sit on the Zoom for an hour or so. And when we call the case, we discover that none of the paperwork or only part of the paperwork has been done. Easy solution, just we'll let you have a little chat with your client to see if the paperwork has been done. Also, defense attorneys, when moving forward with the plea, please ask your client this one question. Are they a resident of Bexar County? I realize that San Antonio is a very touristy city. We get a lot of outsiders. But if your client is moving forward with the plea and that paperwork is being sent over to probation and we do not know your client is not a resident of Bexar County, your client is going to get an automatic violation. A warrant will issue. Who needs that household to begin with probation? Easy solution. Just let someone know, the court, your defense attorney, okay? This is America. You can live where you want to live. We just have to know about it. Perhaps you live in another county or even another state. That is okay. All right. Just let someone know, and then we can make the decision if your client's case should be transferred to wherever they reside, or if I should allow your client to report to probation by Zoom. All right. Also, defense attorneys, if your client has an MTR on the docket, besides speaking to one of the 2 ADAs, you must also speak to Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He is the CLO, the probation officer for County Court 12. Of course, because it is an MTR, a motion to revoke probation, I do need the input from the probation department, right? So defense attorneys, if your client has been arrested, just arrested at least twice for a DWI, your client's case is going to automatically be sent over to the DWI court. That is a treatment specialty court. I cannot order or mandate anyone into that program, but your client will be given the opportunity to be evaluated and talked to about what I consider red flags and issues of alcohol usage. Your client will not be able to leave this judiciary able to say that no one tried to reach out to them, again, about what I consider red flags and issues of alcohol usage. Now, defense attorneys, besides presiding over County Court 12, I also preside over the mental health court. That too is a specialty treatment court. If anyone would like their case transferred to that docket, just get with Booker. He can get the referral process started. It doesn't even have to be that your client has ever been officially diagnosed with a mental health illness. If they think they are suffering from bipolar, PTSD, schizophrenia, severe anxiety or depression, etc., that is good enough for us. We will have them professionally seen by a doctor. I do run several dockets of mental health. One of the dockets being the PTD, pretrial diversion mental health docket. if your client is deemed eligible for that docket, not only does your client's case get dismissed, it gets totally expunged from your client's record at no cost to your client. Just options for everyone. All right, so moving forward, are there any defense attorneys that have already conferred? They just need to give a report to the court. We can give your client a reset and release your client. Any defense attorneys that have already conferred? Are they all in breakout rooms, Booker?
Eric did.
You already
Yes, sir.
conferred, Eric?
Your Honor, I'm conferring with the prosecutor as we speak. I just found out this was Zoom last night. Couldn't even get in time to tell my client. I was wondering if I could get one reset to secure an offer that way.
Okay, so I mean, if you've talked to, like, are you in the breakout room talking to one of them now? Okay, okay. You can, I mean, we Zoom every other day, you guys, been doing this for the last 5 months. So you can get into the breakout room in there, jump on the Zoom, talk to one of the ADAs, we'll give your client a reset and release them if that's what you want, okay? Okay, you guys can always compare it in advance, probably very useful.
Yeah,
So
I'm
yeah,
gonna go to the 379.
so the Zoom link,
Okay, good.
no, he's not okay to go. I don't release him
But
till,
if you go home, log on Zoom.
if he wants to, yeah, if he wants to go home and get on the Zoom, yeah, that's it. Remember, we start Monday, we're Monday Zoom, Tuesday in person, we're Zoom every other day. And so even when you're getting them a reset, ask Booker, is this a Zoom day or is this an in-person day?
Oh, it's still doing Zoom. Okay.
Yeah,
So many
still.
courts are doing some.
Yeah, you just really got, all the judges are doing their own thing, right? So yeah, but we've been this hybrid way for like months now, probably since the beginning of the year. So yeah, just jump on the Zoom. I mean, the link is on the doors, whatever. We'll be here till noon. So your client is free to go home to get on the Zoom also, okay? But he must get on the Zoom. Don't not get on the Zoom, okay? Okay, because we're not checking you out till, you know, your attorney has talked to ADAs and we've given you the reset, all right? But, any other defense attorneys that are conferred? Just need to give a report to the court?
Yes, Your Honor, I've conferred.
Okay, go ahead, Counselor.
We're going to go forward with the plea today, Your Honor.
Okay, what is your client's name?
Dana Gonzalez.
Let's see. What number is that? Is it?
It is case number 696026, Your Honor.
Okay.
22, Judge.
22, okay. All right. Gonzalez. Okay, so Booker, did you send in the paperwork? Do you have him and his client's email? He said he wants to move forward with the plea today.
All right, sir, go ahead and send me an email with your client's email address and then I can provide you with the plea paperwork at that time.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
Any other defense attorneys that have already conferred?
There were two defendants that logged on after Judge had called Docket about 2 or 3 minutes ago. You need to unmute yourself and announce yourself to the court so that way you can prevent yourself from getting a warrant.
You guys, I'll say it one more time. If we're not checking you in, we don't know you here. We're almost up to 40 people on this docket. Like, I'm calling your names. You must announce yourself if you came in late, because at the end of the day, if I have an X by your name, you're getting an FTA. That's a warrant. Who wants a warrant? Money at that. So if you come in late, please let Booker know that you're here. Send him a check. I'm here present now, okay? We just don't know. There's no way that we could tell if you just, get in. We don't know who you are, all right?
Mr. Booker, I know me and my attorney were taking a plea deal. Was that something y'all had just said right now?
Your attorney will talk to you shortly, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Booker, I'll let you move forward with the rest of the plea. I'll be right here if any pleas already.
Marcelo Cafrati. Marcelo,
Yes.
what are you listed under iPhone? Hold on 1 second. Your attorney needs to talk to you. I just need to change your name because I have several iPhones on here. All right, Nikki, if you go back to 3, I can put them in there with you.
Okay.
Mr. Copeland, got you checked in. Sir, in the hallway under the Samsung device, what is your name?
Say that again, sir.
Your name?
Anastasio Rocho.
Thank you, sir. I got you checked in.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. Kristen Pacheco, we're going to move forward with that compliance here for Karen Benora. Miss Karen Benora, are you on the Zoom? I know you checked in.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Charles, you're on?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Miss Benora, do you know why you're here today?
Yes.
Why are you here?
As I explained to my attorney and my probation officer, I had took the plea deal only because at the beginning I was financially stable, but I've been going through a lot. I lost my job and I haven't found anything stable for me. I My brother recently just passed away 2 months ago. We had to pay that out of pocket, and I just don't have money to continue paying for everything. It's like I told them, I guess at this point I'd rather just turn myself in, and I don't know, because I just really don't have the money to be paying.
Well, that's why I tell people making the decision to drink and drive is a costly decision. You know, there are consequences will be had. Making that decision in Bexar County is costly and very dangerous. I don't know if you know this, but in 2021 in Bexar County, 57 people died because of related alcohol accidents in San Antonio. It's just a very costly decision. I don't give any slack because I want you to feel the pinch of making that decision. I want you to say, I will never do this again because this was so unpleasant. So if you're telling me that you want to do your time, it will be 180 days in the Bexar County Jail. So is that what you're saying you want, 6 months in the Bexar County Jail?
I mean, no, but I really don't have the money to pay.
Well, I mean, ma'am, it's no give or take here. Like you're either going to do, like you're either doing the things that you signed up for doing probation, or you get in the MTR and then you're going to jail. Like you're not there is none of the warrant for your arrest. An MTR has not been filed against you. We're doing a compliance hearing today. It's just that you don't need an attorney or thing. I'm just giving you the heads up that if you do not get back on track with this probation, and MTR will follow, then a warrant will be issued for your arrest. You will go to jail, have to bond out. How will that help your financial situation? Like the sacrifices will be made because you made a decision to drink and drive in Bexar County. Now you're on probation. So yes, consequences will be made. So you can either do these things that you sign up for, or other actions will be had. I mean, if you want to do your time, it's your life, do it. The probation officer will tell you, ADAs will tell you 180 days. That's what you're going to get. That's what you plea bargain. You took a deferred, and I give 180 days in the Bexar County Jail. So if that's what you want to do it. And I'm telling you that if you don't, I mean, you're talking to me as if I'm going to bend my rules and say, oh, it's okay if you keep smoking marijuana and if you're not doing your things that we're asking you. I'm not going to say that. You're going to do the things that the court has told you to do because that's an order, not a suggestion. So this is compliance here, and I'm giving you the heads up. You can either get in line and start doing these things we've ordered or you already, I'm just telling you right now what the consequences are going to be.
Booker put in a work order.
Okay.
And may come knocking on our door.
Is she still there?
Miss Benora, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, are you hearing, are you listening to what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
But I want people to understand that making this decision to drink and drive is so costly in Bexar County. Usually people that have made the decision to drink and drive have never been in trouble with the law before, right? And I understand that. And I'm hoping that this experience will be like, oh my God, that was so costly, loss of reputation, loss of money on my job, that I will never make that decision again, Judge, and I'll never see you in court. Because if you keep doing on this path, I'm telling you, there are no happy endings to this path that you're on. You're going to end up hurting someone in the community, someone in your family, yourself. And then the life that you know it is over with. And the person that you've hurt in the community, guess what? Their family's life is over as they know it. And if you kill someone, there's probably a good chance that you will be going to prison because that will then be a felony, prison time. I'm trying to stop this at the misdemeanor level. Do not make this decision to drink and drive. There's so many other options: Ubering, calling a friend, staying where you are, sleeping it off. Because this right here, this is a costly decision. And I'm not showing anyone any slack because I want people to stop making this decision in Bexar County. So what you're going through, that's part of the process. Don't make this decision again. Get through this, and then you can have that device off. You have a deferred, you can get this case will actually say on your record dismissed, but the path that you're on, I don't know why you're choosing this path, but it's not a good one for your future. You have anything to say, ma'am?
No.
Nothing to say?
Well, no, it's just that. It's not that I don't want to continue. I haven't been working stably and I've been going through a lot.
Yeah, I understand that. You and 23,000 other probationers in Bexar County, people have families and bills to pay. Again, that is why you make the decision. Don't make the decision to drink and drive. You're in it now. You're in the middle of it. Like, if you want to make the decision to just do your time, it's your life. You can consult an attorney and go through that. I'm already giving you.
I really don't have the money.
Okay. Okay. All right. Ms. Pacheco?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the probation recommending?
So what I'm recommending is, so one of the classes that she's ordered to do is the alcohol substance abuse class. She does have to pay for that, but I'm asking to have her do the SOP with Bexar County in lieu of that, and the SOP will fund it 100% for her. She won't have to pay for that SOP. So I'm asking to allow her to do that with us in lieu of having her to pay for a program out of pocket. I'm asking to also allow the removal of her portable device. She's already completed the term. So I want to ask to allow her. That's going to free up some funds too for her.
I see that, but she's still testing positive for marijuana. And I tell the ADAs and the defense attorneys, it's not the substance they're chasing, it's the high. If she's not drinking alcohol, she'll just make a lateral move to another drug, because what are you chasing? Not the substance itself. It could be crack, it could be meth, it could be cocaine. The high is what they're chasing. So I'm not taking that device off because she's not drinking, but every test is coming back positive for marijuana. And then she didn't even take the last test. This is what I'm reading in the MTR. If she puts herself in a position to take these tests and they're negative, then yes, I will remove the device. That's on her. That's not costing anything. If she says she doesn't have any money, to how is she getting money to buy the marijuana that she keeps testing positive for? Put yourself in a position.
From what I was
Okay.
I was told that my levels were going low. I have stopped. I was just told that my levels were just going lower.
Okay. And
Like,
then
yes, that they were gonna come back positive, yes, but that the level shouldn't be the same.
she failed to submit a drug test on 7/14. She tested positive on 2/15. She tested positive on 5/18, and then she did not go in for the drug test on 7/14. She was again instructed to submit a urinalysis on 8/7. This is what I'm reading.
Yeah, that is correct, Your Honor. So it's difficult to determine if the levels have continued to go down because we don't have anything recent to compare it to.
Ms. Benori, do you want that device off?
Yes.
Okay, then go and take a test to see if it's going to be negative or positive. Okay, your COO, your probation officer is saying that she's advocating for you. She's asking the court to have the device removed. But what I'm saying that further down the paragraph that you are not using alcohol, but you're continuing to get high on marijuana and you're not doing the test, because if the test levels are going down, then they're saying, well, she's not coming in to take the test, that we can see that marijuana is no longer in her system. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, go take that test and we'll see if it's negative. And if it is negative, the probation officer will send me an order over and I'll remove the device. Okay?
All right, that's fine.
You're not doing it for me. You're not doing me any favors. That's on you. You're paying for the device. I'm telling you, do the right thing to help yourself out. You're the one that's in this position. I'm trying to give you some instruction on how to help yourself out because you're telling me that you don't have a job. Well, if you don't have a job, and I know you have to pay the device, and your probation officer is telling you and asking the court to let the device off, and I'm saying no, she needs to take her finish taking those drug tests so we can see that you're not using any longer, and I will take that device off. It's in your hands. The decision is in your hands. All right, that decision is in your hands. Anything else, Ms. Pacheco?
Your Honor, that's really it. I wanted to make sure that we can maybe make this a little bit more affordable for her, but also she needs to put in the effort as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't want it more for her than she has. She wants it. It's her life. I mean, I'm gonna order the SOP class to replace the alcohol substance abuse class. And if she comes to take those tests, at least 2, and they are negative, then send me the order. I'll sign to take that device off.
Okay.
It's in her hands. She has to put the effort in. All right. Okay. I will see her. Let's call this back again in 30 days, Charles, and see if she's done that.
Okay, Judge.
Your Booker, can you give me a 30-day, another compliance hearing in 30 days?
Yes, Judge, that will be October 2nd.
October 2nd. Ms. Benor, you hear that? On October 2nd, I'm gonna call you back here for another compliance hearing, okay? No arrests or no MTRs. I'm gonna see how you're doing. I'm gonna see if you've done those 2 tests, and if you've done them and they're negative, I will gladly take the device off, okay? And we're switching out the alcohol and substance abuse client that you have to pay for to the SOP. That is free, the probation officer at no cost to you, all right?
Fine.
All right, okay, everyone is excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Kristen, did you want to meet with her in the breakout room?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'll be right here, Becca. Are there any pleas ready?
Not quite yet, Judge.
Okay. All right.
Byron.
Yes.
What you got?
So since we just got in contact with our client yesterday, we just wanted to reset so we can talk to him about the offer.
Okay. Mr. Dion Coleman.
Yes, sir.
All right, Counselor, I'm gonna reset the court date to September 28th, and that'll be in person in County Court 12.
Okay.
Mr. Coleman, did you get that reset date?
Yes. Is there any way you guys can do Zoom or no?
Why is that?
I live 2 hours away from Bear County. It's just more convenient for me to do Zoom.
Okay. Just to understand, I will reset it to September 29th, which is a Zoom day. If you fail to appear on that day, then the next court setting, you're going to be required to appear in person.
All right, that's no problem.
All right. So, Counselor, I reset the court date to September 29th, which is a Zoom day for your client. Both of you and your client are free to log off.
Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
Booker, I sent you a chat. It's Linda.
Yes, ma'am. No.
I put it all in the chat.
It sounds good.
Hi, Booker. I'd like to reset some people.
Go ahead.
Could we please reset Antoine Christie, number 16? He has a pending felony, so we're waiting for that to be resolved.
All right, it's felony set for 9/14. I'm gonna reset this case for 9/26.
Thank you.
Mr. Christie.
Yes, sir.
All right, your court date is reset to September 26th. I'll be in person in County Court 12.
September 26th.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're free to log off, sir.
Okay. Have a good one.
You too.
Could you please reset Daniel Lopez, number 32 on the docket? We're waiting to see one more time if the DA can contact the alleged complainant, and then the DA will dismiss it if they cannot.
All right, 9/27.
Thank you. And could I please speak with, oh, one more. I'd like a short reset for Alma Martinez. She is not feeling well. So, because she's the one who was set for today's docket because she was supposed to be here yesterday.
All right, well, we're post judge on that matter for when she's available.
What do you mean?
Because
no, judge already said for her to come today. She's
yes,
tested positive.
But she didn't come today because I saw her as FTA.
Oh, you do? Maybe my link that I emailed to people
here.
Oh,
here.
good. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Could you just reset her for like 2 weeks or something? Thank you, Alma.
You're welcome.
What number is she? No.
11 on the docket.
Okay. You want 2 weeks for what purpose?
She tested positive for COVID. She's not feeling very well, but it could be well, the DA just said they agreed to a short reset.
Okay.
Booker, we have a plea ready to go with her, but she's not doing well with COVID right now, so we are unopposed to a short reset just to let her recover. And then we can do the plea.
Okay, sounds good. 9:15.
Thank you.
And
Alma,
that'll still be a Zoom day now.
oh, good, oh, good. So, Alma, you can log off and your reset date is the 15th of September.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Could I please speak with Neil Walker, number 19 on the docket?
Yes, go back to, never mind, don't go there.
Thank you.
Mr. Booker, I just have a question. If Nell was still my attorney,
Yes, she'll be with you shortly, sir.
thank you so much.
Eric, go ahead.
Mr. Booker, I am here with Christian Ramirez. He's sitting with me. Can you see him?
Yes.
I spoke to the prosecutor. They want to email me an offer. Could we get a reset? And I was hoping for September 25th because I'm going to be in your court anyway.
Sounds good.
Will you mark him present and may we be excused?
Yes, he is present. I got him marked down. The case has been reset to September 25th, and you guys are both free to log off.
You rock. Thank you much.
Not a problem. Ms. Corley.
Hey, I have quite a few cases, Booker, and I just sent you a text for each one of them. Another text since the one I sent you last to give you more details.
Okay, let's just go down a lot. Let's see.
Okay.
Nelson's gonna be a plea.
Yes, Nelson is plea and he is ready to go.
Jesus is ready to go on that plea.
Yes, Villegas also a plea ready to go. Got all the paperwork done, including the discovery acknowledgements are sent.
Sounds good. All right, Andrew Torres.
Andrew Torres, let me find him. Where is he? I'm sorry, it's a different order on my calendar. He has a pending felony. The misdemeanor is tied to the DWI felony, and I'm waiting on all the videos still, so we just need to get that one reset. And before we start doing reset dates, I am on vacation through September 15th. All of my August settings got set for the last 2 weeks of September, so really, if we could do the first week of October, maybe October 5th, that would be great.
All right, so for Andrew Torres, his felony is 9-10. I'm sorry, his felony is set for 10-10.
Okay.
So I'm gonna set this case to same week 10-13.
All right.
Andrew Torres.
He should be here. I saw him earlier.
Mr. Torres, you need to unmute yourself, sir.
Yeah, there's a mute button at the bottom left, probably. It looks like a little red microphone. with a line.
Okay, did I do it?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
So your court date for your misdemeanor case has been reset to October 13th, which will still be a Zoom day.
Okay.
I did that to see what's going on, what will happen with your felony at that point in time. So as far as right now, you're free to log off.
Okay, thank you very much. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you. You do the same.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, let's see. Then we have Joseph Gomez.
Mr. Gomez, we just need to do a reset on him. He's currently got a conditional dismissal for paying restitution. He's saving that up. I'm going to talk to him about making a payment on it now. And I did confer, and they said it was okay to do another reset on this.
All right, Joseph Gomez.
Yes.
All right, sir, your court date has been reset to October 5th. That will be a, hold on, in-person day in County Court 12.
Do you have any Zoom dates we could do instead of the 5th?
The 6th.
The 6th? Okay, yeah, the 6th would be better for me too.
Okay, Mr. Gomez, your court date is going to be set for October 6th, which will be on Zoom at 9 a.m. Sir, make sure that you make that Zoom date. If you fail to appear on that Zoom date, you'll be required to appear in person.
Thank you.
All right, you're free to log off, sir. All right, then we have Mr. Jose Reyes.
Mr. Reyes, let me find him here real quick. Sorry. Gomez. Let me find Reyes. Here we are. He's my first one. Okay, yes. Anthony's going to be reviewing that case. We have some issues with the case, and I'm asking him to review for a dismissal. He's going to review it and let me know if he's willing to do that or not.
Okay, Mr. Jose Reyes. I know you're with kids. So your court date has been reset to October 6th, which is a Zoom day. Make sure that you log on by 9 a.m. Failure to appear required that your presence be required in person. But as of now, you're free to go. Your court date is once again reset to October 6th.
Thank you very much, sir. You guys have a great day.
Thanks, you do the same.
Okay, who's next?
Bye. Raimundo Perez.
I would like to set him for trial.
All righty. Mr. Raimundo Perez, your court date is going to be reset to October 3rd. That will be in person in County Court 12 at 9 a.m.
And is that a call docket or is it at our actual trial date?
That's a call docket.
It's a call docket. Okay. Call docket. And that's to call for trial on what date?
So then it'll be it's 24th of October.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Pettis, you're free to log off, sir.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. And then we have Mark Duncan.
Mr. Duncan. We are going to be submitting a mitigation packet on this.
Sounds good. Mr. Duncan?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, your court date is going to reset to October 6th, which will be a Zoom day. Please make sure that you're on before 9 a.m. So when judge calls the docket that you are marked present. Failure to do so will require your presence in person in County Court 12.
Yes, sir.
All right, you're free to log off. Once again, your court date is October 6th, which will be on Zoom at 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. You're free to log off, sir. And then we have Mr. Adam Kara.
Yes, they're going to be emailing me a plea offer, so I'd like to just reset this for the 6th as well.
Sounds good. Mr. Kara?
Yes, sir. I'm right here, Mr. Booker.
Your court date has been reset to October 6th, which is
Okay.
a Zoom day.
Yes, sir.
Please make sure that you're on before Judge Cuff calls docket. Failure to do so will require your presence in person on the next setting.
Sounds good.
Thank you, sir. You're free to log off.
All right. Thank you, sir. You have a good day.
Thanks, you do the same. Mr. Salvis Tobar.
We are also going to be receiving a plea offer in the email, and I'd like to set him for 10-6 as well.
Sounds good. Mr. Tobar? Salvis?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Your court date has reset to October 6th. Please make sure that you're logged on to the Zoom before Judge Huff calls docket. Failure to do so will require that you be in person on your next setting. As of now, your court date is 10-6 at 9 a.m. You're free to log off, sir.
Thank you.
No problem. And Linda, I believe that is it.
That just brings us down to the 2 pleas for Nelson Sanchez Rios and Jose Zuniga Villegas.
Yes, let me get the ADA is available and then
I'm available, Booker.
Okay, let me pull those files for Judge and then we'll be good to go on those.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Now, what you got?
Could we please reset Neil Walker? And is there any way he could do a Zoom day? He just got a new job and he doesn't want to take off.
Mr. Walker?
He might still be in the breakout room.
No, he's out.
Oh, okay.
Neil Walker.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, sir. I'm gonna reset your court date to October 2nd. That is a Zoom day. If you fail to appear or if you're late to that Zoom day, you're required to appear in person, County Court 12 on your next setting. Understand?
Yes,
All right. So once again, your court date is set for October 2nd. That is a Zoom. And it'll be at 9 a.m. Make sure that you're on before Judge Huff gets on the call docket. As of now, you're free to log off, sir. Anything else now?
Yes, may I please break out with Raymond Valdez to go over the plea paperwork?
Yes. Go back to 4 and I'll put him in there with you.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Mr. Kimbrough. Ms. Ruby Pena, I will get with you in a second. I know you sent me a chat. I'll get you to talk to Mr. Kimbrough shortly, and then you can address those concerns to him, okay? Thank you, ma'am. Erlen, I'm going to pull those files for Judge and we'll move forward with your plea shortly.
I need a lawyer, David Cerna.
Yes, Mr. Cerner.
I need a lawyer, sir, because my lawyer that was came over to see me was told.
1 second, sir. Let's
Yes,
see.
I want to do it today.
I've been here already 2 months.
I'll be with you shortly, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Neil, what you got?
We're ready for the plea on Raymond Valdez whenever the judge is. Also, did Marina Villanueva come? I see her, she's here. And we're ready for the plea on her as well.
No, we're not ready for the plea on that
Oh.
one. It's not filed.
Can we reset her then until like the case gets filed? Sorry, thank you, Anthony.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, to give the state some time to research to 9/11.
Thank you. Are you okay? Thank you, Marina. I'm so sorry about this, but I'll see you again on 9/11. Is that a Zoom day?
Yes, no.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I'll see you then. Oh, you're on mute. You can log off though. Okay, good. Okay, so we'll just plea on Raymond Valdez when the judge is ready. Thank you.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Mr. Booker.
Booker?
Mr. Booker, this is David Cerna. I need a lawyer, sir, because my lawyer was ran out of here and told me that somebody went downstairs and used my name and told him that he didn't.
Mr. Elizondo. Where'd you go? Alexis and Anthony, which one are you guys are gonna be doing the pleas?
If you can give me the order we're doing them in, I got them.
Okay, Alexis, there's two attorneys, ready whenever you have a chance.
Okay.
Anthony, right now we have number 4, number 5. I don't know why Juan went back to the breakout room. Let me call him out to see if he's ready on his plea. And then the add-on for Raymond Valdez.
Yes. Can you give me the cause number on that Raymond Valdez one?
705061 and 063. Mr. Elizondo.
Yes, I need to speak to the ADA real quick, if I could be put in a breakout room.
Yes, go back to number 2, then Alexis will come talk to you shortly.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Not a problem.
Okay, so you said it's 4, 5, and then Raymond?
Correct.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be ready.
Irene, did you get that?
Yes, sir. 4, 5, and the add-on was Raymond Valdez.
Yes, ma'am. Did you get the email from that one?
Let me check my emails. I'll check it out. Thank you.
Do you have the cause numbers? I can give them to you.
Yes, 705063 and 705061.
Yes.
Okay, thanks, Booker.
Not a problem. Let me get those to Judge and we should be ready. Now, where'd your client go?
I don't know. Maybe they took him somewhere.
Yes, 14R, where do you go? Valdez. Okay, sounds good. He's been ready for a plea shortly. Thanks, sir. He's in a rush. We'll be back shortly.
Oh,
Mr.
thank you.
Elizondo.
Here.
Thank you. Juan Elizondo.
Yes, sir.
Are you guys ready on your plea?
We are, yes, sir.
Sorry about that.
I'm sorry?
And sorry for my absence.
Oh, no, sorry. No worries, sir. You're fine. Dana Gonzalez. Where are you?
Present.
Oh, there you are. All right. Irene and State Anthony. That's also number 22.
Number 22 heard.
Thank you.
All right, let me get those and we should be ready.
Thank you.
Just chill.
What is your name, sir? Oh, you're Aldana. Let's see. You're Mr. Aldana?
Yes, sir.
Dave,
Okay. I'm sorry. Your lawyer will be with you soon. I was waiting for them to put me in a different room. I apologize.
Did you need to be in a breakout room with your client?
Yes. Hi, Mr. Booker. Mr. Criswell, so he can sign his paperwork.
I'm trying to locate him. They said that he was brought over to the courthouse. Give me a few moments on him.
Oh, okay. He may have been brought in person.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
check the ducks.
Okay.
But I'll get with Stephen and figure out what's going on in that one.
Thank you, Mr. Booker.
You guys ready? Got several pleas over here. Okay, here we go. First one is Jesus Villegas. Everybody ready on Jesus Villegas?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ready, Judge.
All right. So at this time, the court will call the case of Jesus Zuniga Villegas, cause number 701110. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antequera for the state.
Linda Corley for Mr. Villegas.
Good morning, Mr. Villegas. How are you doing?
Good morning, ma'am. Doing well. How are you?
Doing very well. You have to speak up loudly, sir. We do have a court reporter on the Zoom taking down everything that we say, okay?
Okay.
Are you the same Jesus Villegas who's been charged with the DWI?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea this morning?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Villegas, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Good, very well. Mr. Villegas, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor, and the state moves to waive count one of the information and proceed on count two obstruction.
Any objections?
No objections.
Answered.
The terms of the agreement are going to be a $500 fine, court costs, 12 months deferred, a victim impact panel, DWI education, a TAP eval and compliance with all recommendations, ignition interlock for half term, $60 restitution to DPS, and 36 community service hours.
Is this
That
everyone's?
is,
That is everyone's understanding? Very well.
it is.
Thank you, Counselor. Mr. Villegas, I see you have taken a plea bargain for deferred adjudication. Let me explain that deferred adjudication is a special type of probation where if you do very well and successfully complete this probation, this case could ultimately be dismissed against you. However, if you violate any terms of this probation, I could call you back to court, I could revoke the probation, and I could sentence you up to the full range of punishment. Do you understand this, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
You still wish to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead to this charge?
To the obstruction of highway, ma'am.
Yes.
We're pleading guilty, Jesus.
Guilty.
Yep. All right. The court accepts your plea of guilty. Finding has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with count two, obstruction of a highway, $500 fine, court costs, 12 months of deferred adjudication, a DWI education class, a VIP class, a TAP evaluation and follow all recommendations, ignition interlock for half the term, 36 hours of community service, $60 to DPS, and I'll set supervisory fee at $40. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing from defense, Your Honor. Thank you.
If there's nothing else from either side, sir, I have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Villegas, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He is the probation officer for County Court 12. He's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Counselor, did you want to go into that room also?
No, Your Honor, I have another plea.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Good luck to you, Mr. Villegas. Just look for the little join button. Everyone is excused. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on and taking care of this. Everyone is
Thank you,
excused. All right, so we're going to move on to Nelson Sanchez Rios.
Here, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. At this time, the court will call the case of Nelson Luis Sanchez Rios, cause number 70-430-4304. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Tequera for the state.
Is the other attorney on? Who's the attorney? Linda?
I'm sorry, Judge, mine was still muted. Yes, Linda Corley for Mr. Rios.
Okay. All right. Good morning, Mr. Rios. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing good. How are yourself?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Are you the same Nelson Sanchez Rios who's been charged with a DWI?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in a plea this morning?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Rios, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
I am, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Rios, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Judge.
Guilty.
And the state moves to waive count one of the information, proceed on count two obstruction.
Any objections?
No objections, Your Honor.
Answered.
The terms of the agreement are going to be a $500 fine, court costs, 12 months deferred, DWI education, victim impact panel, a TAP eval and compliance with all recommendations, ignition interlock for half term, 36 hours community service, and $60 restitution to DPS.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Rios, I see you've taken a plea bargain for deferred adjudication. let me explain that deferred adjudication is a special type of probation where if you do very well and successfully complete this probation, this case could ultimately be dismissed against you. However, if you violate any terms of this probation, I could call you back to court, I could revoke the probation, and I can sentence you up to the full range of punishment. Do you understand this?
Yes, Your Honor.
You still wish to move forward?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to this charge?
Guilty.
All right. The court accepts your plea of guilty, find it's been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with count 2, obstruction of a highway, $500 fine, court costs, 12 months of deferred adjudication, a DWI education class, the VIP class, a top evaluation and follow all recommendations, ignition interlock for half the term, 36 hours of community service, $60 to DPS, and I'll set supervisory fee at $40 a month. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing from defense, Your Honor. Thank you. And I will go into the breakout room now.
If there's nothing else from either side, sir, I have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Rios, I'm going to put you in a breakout room to allow you to talk to Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He is the probation officer for County Court 12. He's going to go over a few things of probation with you. And Counselor, I understand you want to go into that breakout room also. All right.
Yes, thank you.
Good luck to you, Mr. Rios. Just look for a little join button. Everyone takes excused. Thank you, Counselor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
Mr. Villegas hasn't joined the breakout room yet. I don't know if he got the link.
Charles, you didn't put the first one I did, Mr. Villegas, in the breakout room? Charles, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I missed it completely. No, I haven't.
So Mr. Villegas, I did his plea, but he's like the first I've already done now 2, which is Mr. Sanchez Rios.
Linda, do you have any objections to me putting them in there together?
No, that's fine. And I'm going to
Okay.
come with you.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Very good. All right. So who's the attorney for Raymond Valdez?
Judge, I am, but could I please break out with him quickly? I messed up the plea offer and I just need to tell him
Okay.
what it is.
All right, Booker, you can put Nell in the breakout room with our client, Mr.
Thank
Valdez. Dana Gonzalez, who's the attorney for that case? Dana Gonzalez.
Juan Elizondo, Your Honor.
Excuse me?
Juan Elizondo.
Okay, there you go, Juan. All right, so everybody ready on that case?
You said Dana Gonzalez, right, Judge?
Dana Flores Gonzalez.
Ready.
Okay, here we go. Court calls the case of Dana Flores Gonzalez, cause number 696026. Will each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antequera for the state.
Juan Elizondo for defendant.
Okay. Good morning, Ms. Gonzalez. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Are you the same Dana Flores Gonzalez who's been charged with a DWI?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
And counsel, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Gonzalez, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you sign that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands her waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Gonzalez, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Judge, and the state moves to waive the open container enhancement and proceed on a DWI with the BAC greater than 0.15.
Okay, any objections?
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, enter.
The terms of the agreement are going to be a $500 fine, court costs, 180 days Bexar County Jail, probated for 12 months, 36 hours community service, victim impact panel, DWI education, a TAP eval and compliance with all recommendations, ignition interlock for half term, and $60 restitution to DPS.
Okay. Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Ms.
Your Honor,
Gonzalez-
however, I do want to point out, my client has informed me that she does not have access to a vehicle. She doesn't drive and she gets taken places where she needs to go or she takes an Uber.
Okay, so I'm going to order the PAM device, portable alcohol monitoring device, half term with an affidavit of non-driving to come. Counselor, you have to provide that with the court because it has to be notarized. Affidavit of non. Right. All right. Anything else?
Nothing
from the state.
Nothing from defense.
Let's see, Ms. Gonzalez, how do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No contest, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest, findings involuntarily and intelligently enter into. And the punishment as follows. We're gonna move forward. This is gonna be a DWI-B. Anthony,
No, Judge, this is gonna be a DWI-A, greater than 0.15.
but just greater than what? Okay, well, that's what it is. Okay, so I see. All right, no changes. Okay, so move forward. A $500 fine. Court calls 180 days in a Bexar County jail, probated for 12 months. A DWI education class, a VIP class, a TAP evaluation, and follow all recommendations. PAM device ordered half term. 36 hours of community service. I should have said affidavit of non-driving to come. $60 to DPS and supervisory fee of $40. Is there anything else from either side?
Just to clarify, Your Honor, the only enhancement that the state is waiving is the open container enhancement.
The open up here, I don't, maybe it's okay. All right. So that wasn't on time. All right.
And then nothing else from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing from defense, Your Honor.
All right, very well. There's nothing else from either side. Ma'am, I have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Ms. Gonzalez, I'm going to put you in a breakout room so you can talk to our probation officer, Mr. Kimbrough. He's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Counselor, do you want to go into that room also?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Good luck to Ms. Gonzalez. Look for the little join button. Everyone is excused. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on and taking care of this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge, we are now ready on Raymond Valdez for the plea.
You are or you're not?
We are ready.
Okay,
Thank you.
Mr. Goins.
Yes, Booker. And cause number 713836, Don Franks. The state is requesting one setting to get a hold of the complaining witness. And I have no contact information for him. If he's not here, I'll drop by your office and try to get the bonding company as soon as I can.
What's the person's name?
John Franks.
Yeah, he's an FTA.
Okay, I'll drop by your office and see if I can get in the bonding company as soon as I'm done with my other two. I would like to see Mr. Aldana and Mr. Copeland in a breakout room together if possible. So we can make sure the paperwork's finished.
Sounds good. Matthew.
Okay, get the damn guy fired out.
Let's go, Matthew. Mr. Finch.
Booker, I've conferred.
Booker, we going forward on that last plea with Valdez.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Let's see. I said, John, is John in there talking to you?
Yes,
The
sir.
attorney? Okay,
Yes,
good. Good. So he needs to get on the Zoom, if you could set him up on our tablet so that John, the DAs and I can go, one of the DAs and I can go to a record room to discuss this case. The request he's requesting of the court anyway. All right, so let's move forward on Raymond Valdez for now. At this time, the court will call the case of Raymond Valdez, cause number 705061 and 705063. Will each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Altogether for the state.
Nell Smith for Raymond Valdez.
Good morning, Mr. Valdez. How are you doing?
I'm doing much better, Your Honor. Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Are you the same Raymond Valdez who's been charged with an evading arrest or detention and a criminal mischief?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss these cases with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea today?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Valdez, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Valdez, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. On cause number 705061, the terms of the agreement are going to be a $0 fine. Court costs 14 days, Bexar County Jail. Credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, judgment satisfied.
Okay.
And then let me know when I can proceed on the next cause.
Yes, we're ready.
So for cause number 705063, the terms of the agreement are a $0 fine, court costs 6 months deferred, restitution to be determined to Desiree Maldonado Mendiola, and I can spell out DESIREEMALDONADO MENDIOLA. And these terms are to run time and money to run concurrent with cause number 2019 CR 5282.
So for this case, that criminal mischief 705063, the $0 fine, court calls 6 months deferred, TAP evaluation, community service hours.
Your Honor, the reason that additional terms were not implemented is this is instruction from a felony plea to take
Well, I
to
don't
resolve
really
an
care if that
MTR in the
DA
felony
that
court.
he doesn't tell me what to do in my court, Anthony. Like I say, I don't know what that judge is going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I don't know
Yes,
what they're going to
Judge.
do in 2019. So he's going to get a TAP evaluation, community service hours, all these things, because I run my court, the felony court runs their court. The ADAs don't tell me how to do my plea. So he's either going to be like that. 'Cause now I am busting that plea because I want all those conditions. Now I'll say they're going to run time and money with the felony, meaning that he's not going to pay double. But if he messes up on these cases, then the felony judge can do what he will want, and I can do what I will want. But if I don't put that in there, then I won't be able to implement this if your client doesn't do well in this plea. That's my concern.
Understandable, Judge.
Okay, right, but I want the things on my side. This is just an in case scenario, right? So he won't have to do double things because everything is going to run together, time and money. This only comes into effect if your client does not do what the plea bargain is ordered him to do. Do you understand?
Yes.
So then in light of that information, Judge, then we would amend the conditions to include a TAP eval and 20 community service hours.
Now, because I am altering the plea, do you need time to go and talk to your client in the breakout room?
Yes, could I please?
Yes, okay. Anthony, so that criminal mischief, I had, it was restitution to Desiree Maldonado.
Mendiola.
Mendiola, okay.
Okay, my partner's doing please, so I'm just trying. And we would request that the court allow the payment of restitution before the court costs.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even control that. That's probation. Like I did this and all this is gonna be sent up to probation. However he wants to pay it, he pays it. Like I don't give an order of how. the
I'll
probation is.
file a motion for that then.
I don't think that's gonna be,
Court
I
costs
don't, what
can't
you're
be
asking,
waived.
I don't think it's gonna be able to be done.
No,
Like,
I know they can't be waived, but I would like to have the restitution paid first and then the court costs.
That's always a priority when it's a person. They verify the restitution and the restitution gets paid first.
Okay, okay,
I
good.
don't think you're gonna be able to dictate that, I'm saying. Anyway, that's over to probation.
Not broken?
No.
Okay, all
Your
right.
heads are broken, that's good. Okay, I'm just checking.
And just could I talk to my client about the 20 hours of community service? Really
Yes,
quickly,
Booker put you in the breakout room right now. Booker, go ahead
Okay.
and put her in the-
and then we'll continue with the plea?
Yes. After that,
Okay,
we'll-
okay, thank you.
Yes.
Hey, Anthony,
Yes, Mr. Kimbrough.
can we restaff that MTR?
Sure. I do have a couple more pleas that are about to run. But as soon as those are done, yes, we can.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
before I get too busy, Mr. Goins, are you ready on your two, please?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so Irene and State add number 1 and number 2 to your list.
That's gonna be Aldana and Copeland.
Correct.
Heard and ready.
Thank you.
Mr. Finch.
Booker, if I could get 30 days, I've just got a firm offer on the case. I'd like to confer with my client about the offer.
Would you prefer Zoom or in person?
Let's set it for Zoom now.
All right, Amber Elkins.
Yes. And she's been on Zoom all morning. I see her.
Ma'am, can you announce yourself?
Yes, hi.
Oh, there you are. All right, ma'am, I'm gonna reset your court date to October 2nd. That is a Zoom day. Please make sure that you're logged onto the Zoom before Judge Huff calls the docket. Failure to do so will require your in-person attendance on the next hearing, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, you're free to log off. Thank you, Matthew. You're free to log off as well.
Thank you. Y'all have a good morning.
You too.
Booker, I see that John is on and Anthony. Booker, do you remember I told John like a day or two ago, I wanted to put this on the docket for a hearing. So I wanted the DAs to hear his request. I don't know if John's filed like a motion. John, have you?
No, I have not, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, so
I'm asking for a PR bond because the state still has not filed the
but
DWI charge.
I know what you're asking, but I would prefer things in motion to leave paper trails for things. Put us in a breakout room, Booker, all three of us, me, Anthony, and John, please.
John, I'll send you my motion also.
Hey, Mr. Booker?
Yes, sir.
Hey, can we hold off on that attorney for Ms. Pena? I think we can resolve this today. I just need to staff it with Anthony to get approval.
That sounds good. Joseph Garcia.
Here.
Oh, you're under a different name. All right, Elizabeth, go back to number 4 and I'll put your client there with you.
Thank you.
Mr. Wolf.
Hey, Anthony, I just need to speak to a prosecutor when they have a moment in a breakout room and get an offer. We had been waiting on videos from Kirby PD and they just uploaded them about 8 days ago. So I think we're set to get an offer and I can confer with my client.
Okay.
Booker, can you also
What's that?
Hey, Booker.
Incarcerated for extended period of time while waiting for these labs.
Can you put Mr. Sandoval in a breakout room also? I need to discuss something with him.
Yes, sorry about that.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Hey, Booker,
Yeah.
can I go ahead and get Kyron Victor reset, please? They got the BAC back. So we have a loose offer, but the case isn't filed yet, so they can't give us a full offer. I'm going to talk to them in a breakout room.
Give me 1 second, quick second. I have a attorney in my office.
Okay, no problem.
Miss Whitley, Mikiana.
Yes.
Ma'am, your case, I have your attorney sitting in my office. Your case has been dismissed. You're free to log off.
It's dismissed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
And then for Anastasia Rocha. So.
Anastasia Rocha.
You do have to
Ms. Russell.
I'm so sorry. Mr. Garcia is applying for PTD today. Do I get a reset from you or do I need to stick with Judge?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, 10-10.
10:10. And will that, one second, let's look to see. That will be in person, correct? So it's on a Tuesday.
Yes, if once he's accepted, then I will remove him from the docket. But until then, it'll be just a status update at that point in time.
Perfect. I will let the court know as soon as I know something.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Booker.
Not a problem. Your client are free to log off.
Thank you.
No problem.
Booker, on that Valdez case, well, not Gomez case, Rita, John was, want to approach on so that, that individual was sent over to the DWI court.
Yes, she was deemed ineligible, for not continuance of, for non-continuous use of alcohol.
Okay, very good. That's all I needed. No, it wasn't notated on the file. All right.
Frank Sandoval.
Yes, Mr. Booker. Okay, we have the proverbial hiccup has come up in Mr. Criswell's case. Is it possible to call him back tomorrow or Friday so I can visit with him? The offer has changed a bit.
Let me let me put you on my iPad and you can talk to him.
Okay, I was going to say I don't know if it's practical to go to a breakout with him.
Yeah, he's here in my court right now, Frank. What were you saying, Steve?
I just wanted to see if he knows if he's going to be here all week. He's my trustee downstairs.
Okay.
So he's actually here, but I don't know if we're bringing him tomorrow.
The person that came said that he's going to bring his iPad and
No. Yeah. I'm talking about, are you going to be working at the courts?
Are they bring?
No.
Well, okay. Booker's going to bring his iPad out so you can talk to your attorney in a breakout room. Okay. Okay. All right. So
thank you, Judge.
Hey, Nell, the heads up, Anthony, on that Gomez case. I was reading the file. So for that cause number 0, let me see, 05. Let's see, the second one, 05. No, that's not the one. Yes, it is. Okay. 705063. For that one, I had altered it to, like, I include the top 20 hours community service in the anger management class, because I don't know who beats up a car, anger management class. So I had added 3 things now instead of 2 things.
What?
That's what, so the 2 cases that your client had, when you guys went back into the breakout room to discuss.
Yes.
Yeah, I added 2 things to that cause number 705063.
What else did you add? The TAP evaluation and the 20 hours of community service?
In anger management class.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Okay, you're okay with that, sir? All right, so we can get back on the record then, okay. To get to my signal.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up
Okay.
to the jury.
Judge, I'm sorry, I came into that halfway. What are we doing on Raymond Valdez?
Oh, okay, so the second case that where Nell stepped back and were to confer with her client, because I added some conditions, additional conditions to the plea. So on 705063, I added the TAP evaluation, the community 20 hours community service, and an anger management class.
Can that be done in a facility?
I don't know. I mean, you
He's
got
not
6,
gonna be,
well, why did he get 6 months of deferred adjudication?
that's just to run concurrent with his probation, but he will be inpatient treatment.
What?
This is
This is all stemming out of the felony MTR solution, Judge. So this is everything we're working with is instructions from the felony court. They said that he is on the note that I have, and I'll read it to you verbatim, for this specific case, 705-063 says, a plea on this case was negotiated as a condition of a plea of true to his case on a felony MTR. 6 months deferred adjudication with restitution to the victim in this case. Please do not add any additional conditions to the deferred. He has stringent conditions on his felony. That's the information I'm working with. I understand that you want to add these conditions. I am 100% on board with it, but I'm just letting you know that that's why this was done this way.
So what are the stringent conditions of the felony?
Your Honor, I don't know off the top of my head. Let me pull up that felony file real quick.
He is going to SATF.
I do remember it saying SATF and additional conditions, Judge.
Judge, if I may. He has, they have in here the dual diagnosis residential facility. But they didn't enter it. They entered it as SATF on another spot. They also have community service, and the community service he has. They haven't updated it yet. That's how many hours he has.
But if he's going to SATF or the other DDRF, now, yes, they do anger management classes there.
Yes, they do. And Judge, he's gonna be in the class, he's gonna be in the residential treatment for the entire term of his probation.
For 6 months?
For 6 months, yes, ma'am.
I don't know why they said 6 months, because you don't know how long that's gonna be. I mean, I send people there all the time. There's no time limit. It could be six months, 8 months, sometimes 9 months, depending on the participant. It's not dictated by the court. That really dictated by how well the defendant does when he gets there.
I understand, Your Honor.
Okay, so the anger management class, the top of the 20 hours community service, right? Again, I don't know what the felonies will do on their side. I know what I'm going to do on my side. I'm willing to run things concurrent, time and money, so that he's not doing double, right?
Okay.
I have what I want to do for my cases. And so the felony DAs do not tell me what conditions to put on the cases that I am finishing up or resolving in my court.
Understandable, Judge.
All right. So
would you like me to read the terms into the record entirely?
For 705-063.
Okay, so for cause number 705-063, the terms of the agreement are going to be a $0 fine, court costs, 6 months deferred, a TAP eval, 20 hours community service, an APSE course, and restitution to be determined to Desiree Maldonado Mendiola, and all conditions, time and money to run concurrent with 2019 CR 5282.
5282. And so was the APSE class the same as the anger management class that I said?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, all right. Okay, so let's start from the top of the other case. And cause number 705-061, Mr. Valdez, how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Guilty, is that what the paperwork says now?
I said no contest, but he would like to plead guilty.
Okay, very well. The court accepts your plea of guilty. Fine has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with a $0 fine. Court calls 14 days in the Bexar County Jail. Credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent. The judgment is satisfied. And in cause number 705-063, Mr. Valdez, how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Guilty, okay. The court accepts your plea of guilty. Fine has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward on a $0 fine. Court calls 6 months of deferred adjudication, a top evaluation, follow our recommendations, 20 hours of community service, the APSE class, restitution, if any, to Desiree Maldonado Mendiola. These cases are to, and I'll set supervisory fee at $40. These cases are to run concurrent, time and money with 2019 CR 5282. Out of what court?
This is, I apologize, Judge, I didn't have that information.
I think it's
227.
The 227, okay, out of the 227. All right. Anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
No, Judge.
Okay, very well. There's nothing else from either side. Sir, I have followed your plea bargain in both cases. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Valdez, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He's going to go over a few things in probation with you. Counselor, do you want to go into that breakout room also?
No, I don't need to, but all the best to you, Raymond.
Yeah, good luck to you, Mr. Valdez. Okay.
Can you join the breakout room?
I
now?
can join. Yes, I can go. I'll
Okay,
go.
thank you.
All right. Everyone is excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
Charles, can you join me as well?
Mr. Wolf.
Yes, sir.
Which one are who's your client?
Christina Mitchell.
All right. October 3rd.
Pardon me?
October 3rd.
Oh, October 3rd. Fantastic.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
No problem. You're calling for log out.
Okay. And may I be put in a breakout room with her, Booker, before we're excused?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Booker, what about David Stern?
Sir, I'll give it to you in a second.
All right.
Miss Mitchell? Christina Mitchell? I guess she isn't here.
Where is she?
She did check in with me.
Okay. I can call her separate from this if that's okay, Booker.
You just go ahead and give her a phone call.
Yeah, I'll give her a phone call. Thank you, sir.
Michael, I got you in line. Ryan, who do you need to release?
Kyron Victor.
Or what's going on with that case?
We have the BAC back, but the case needs to be filed. We have a loose offer right now. We're going to get a firm offer later. Once we have a firm offer, we'll be able to decide between the plea or trial.
Victor?
Yes.
Sir, can you unmute yourself? Mr. Victor. Can you unmute yourself, sir?
Oh, there we
There
go.
you
My fault.
All right, I'm gonna reset your court date to October 2nd. That is a
Okay.
Zoom day. If you fail to appear when judge calls the docket, your presence for your next court date will be in person.
And that's 9 a.m.
Yes, sir, that is at 9 a.m.
By Zoom?
It's by Zoom.
Correct.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. You're free to log off.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Ryan, you have anybody else?
I have others on the docket, but I don't think they're here.
Yeah, you have a lot of no-shows today. Let me see. Is anybody else?
Kanisha Sims was listed as on bond, but I think she's in custody.
I would double check on that one.
Okay.
Yep, you're good to go.
All right. You guys have a good rest of your day.
You too. And then Michael, let me get those files for judge and then we can move forward with your cases.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Mr. Booker. Ryan Arnett was my public defender attorney. And he just left.
Can anybody hear me?
Yes, sir, your name?
Anastasio Rocho?
Okay, sir, your court date has been reset to 10/6.
10/6. Okay, is that Zoom or in person, sir?
That it is on Zoom, but if you fail to appear or be on the Zoom before judge calls the docket, your presence for your next court appearance will be in person.
All right then, sir. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
Thank you. Bye.
Booker, Ryan's client, number, hold on a minute, on the piece. Number 37 on the docket just walked into the court. Is Ryan still on the Zoom?
I'm having him to come back on right now.
Okay, have him come back on his client. Yes, sir, you can have a seat, sir. Your attorney's coming down.
Excuse me, Mr. Booker.
Sir, I have your attorney coming back on. I got you.
Okay, thank you.
Everybody ready to move forward on Joseph Adanya?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Here we go. At this time, the court will call the case of Joseph Michael Adanya, case number 667004. For each side, state their name and who they represent for the record, please.
Alexa Garcia for the state.
Michael Dwight Goins for Mr. O'Donnell, Your Honor.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Adanya. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, ma'am, and you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Are you the same Joseph Michael Adanya who's been charged in assault violent injury?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
Yes, I have.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea today?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Aldana, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonishments?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, I did, ma'am.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Aldana, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, I am, ma'am.
State, is there a plea bargain?
There is, Your Honor. The terms of the agreement are a $0 fine, court cost, 70 days, Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the judgment be satisfied.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Aldana, how do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No contest? Very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest. Bond has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with a $0 fine. Court calls 70 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state.
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
If there's nothing else from either side, sir, I have followed your plea bargain agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Aldana, if you do not have anything else they're holding you in jail, you should be let out later tonight. All right. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you,
Thank you,
Counselor.
ma'am.
Taking
You have
care
a
of
good
this.
day.
Everyone's excused. Okay. All right. So we have one more, guys. Let's see. We have Corey Copeland.
We're ready, Your Honor.
Okay.
Ready, Judge.
At this time, the court calls the case of Corey Evan Copeland, cause number 709737. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Atticetta for the state.
Michael Dwight Goins for Mr. Copeland, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Copeland. How are you doing?
Good morning, ma'am. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Are you the same Corey Evan Copeland who's been charged with a DWI?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea today?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Copeland, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Copeland, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Judge. And the terms of the agreement are going to be a $500 fine, court costs, 12 months in the Bear County Jail, probated for 12 months, DWI education, victim impact panel, a TAP eval in compliance with all recommendations, ignition interlock for half term, 48 hours community service, and restitution, if any, to Beatrice Patlan, spelled Beatrice, last name Patlan, Patlan.
Okay. All right. Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Copeland, how do you plead to this charge?
I believe guilty, Your Honor.
Is that what's in the paperwork, Michael?
I have no contest in the paperwork, Your Honor.
Okay. Sorry, Your Honor. No contest.
All right. The court accepts your plea of no contest. Bond has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and also punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with a $500 fine, court cost, 12 months in the Bear County Jail, probated for 12 months, DW education class, VIP class, top evaluation, follow all recommendation, ignition interlock for half the term, 48 hours of community service, restitution, and was that an if any, Anthony? Restitution, if any?
Yes, Judge, if any.
To Beatrice Patlan, and I'll set supervisory fee at $40 a month. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
If there's nothing from either side, sir, I have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Copeland, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He is the probation officer for County Court 12. He's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Counselor, did you want to go into that room also?
I'm not going to be able to, Your Honor.
No problem, no problem. Good luck to you, Mr. Copeland, okay? Just look for the little
Thank you, Your
door.
Honor.
1 6 years. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hey Booker, I was at court already on Monday and now today, and the attorney's still never shown up. What do I do?
Just give me a few moments, ma'am. I'm gonna reach out to your attorney.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna reach out to my attorney.
Okay, is Chris Well been set up yet? You're on mute.
Let me get him transferred over into the main room, Judge.
Okay.
Judge, there's a slight issue on that plea. We're not going to be moving forward on that today.
Okay, what's going on?
Just discrepancy in what was offered, and we finally got in contact with a complainant.
Which one?
Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to run the plea on Criswell today.
Okay.
Yes, Judge.
Does
Sorry.
the attorney know that?
Frank Sandoval, you still on the Zoom?
I think he's in the room with his client.
Okay.
Recording in progress.
I'm bringing it back in right now.
Okay.
Actually, before I make that statement entirely, Booker, how many days in does he have?
Frank, Booker brought you back in because he was saying that there was some discrepancy. ADA was not sure if you could move forward on the plea or not, but I think he's.
Yeah, Mr. Sandoval, we may need to speak in just a second.
Okay, I just to let you know, Anthony,
16.
Miss Garcia and I spoke earlier,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, and instead of a J set, it's going to be a 30-day.
Okay, so I'd feel better if we talked about this in the room, just to be sure.
Of course,
Just hold on for a second.
No worries
Yeah.
at all. No worries at all.
Anthony, you can put him in.
Yep. All right, we are able to move forward.
Okay, let me bring the client in and then we can move forward with that. Irene, are you back? Okay, let me get the court reporter and also defendant on. So I'm gonna leave you on mute right now, but the judge will be with you shortly.
You want me to unmute it when you're ready?
Yeah, sure.
Just unmute it.
Hey, Anthony, which one are we going on?
It's going to be 707-415 Christopher Criswell.
Okay, thanks.
Of course.
All right. So you guys gonna move forward on Criswell?
Yes, Judge, we're ready to move forward.
Okay. Okay, all right. So at this time, the court will call the case of Christopher Criswell, cause number 707415. Each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please.
Anthony Docket for the state.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, Judge. Good morning, Frankie Sandoval on behalf of Mr. Criswell.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Criswell. How are you doing, sir? You can unmute yourself.
I'm okay on, Your Honor. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. Are you the same Christopher Criswell who's been charged with theft? Is that you, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you gotten an opportunity to speak with your attorney about this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Criswell, that you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you go over that document with your lawyers?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
I am, Judge.
Okay, all right. Mr. Criswell, are you entered into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. And the terms of the agreement are going to be a $0 fine, court costs, 30 days, Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, and this judgment is not satisfied yet.
Okay, all right. Okay, is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargaining agreement?
On behalf of Mr. Criswell, it is, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Mr. Criswell, how do you plead to this charge?
No contest, Your Honor.
No contest, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest, found that it's been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're gonna move forward with a $0 fine, court costs, 30 days in the Bexar County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent. Judgment is not satisfied. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Now, on behalf of Mr. Criswell, we appreciate the courtesies extended both by the state and the court in allowing us to enter this plea via Zoom, Your Honor.
Very well, all right. There's nothing else from either side. Sarah, have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Criswell, well, the judgment is not satisfied, but you know how they do things. I'm hearing that you're a trustee, so it shouldn't be too much longer, okay? Everyone is excused. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on to take care of this matter. Everyone is excused.
Take care, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
Booker, is he done?
Yes, he's done.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna turn this off and I'll bring the iPad to you in a few minutes, okay?
Sounds good.
All right. So how do I, hang on.
Ryan,
Yes, I need a reset for Adam Garcia. His case is also still pending filing from the state on a DWI. And I need a reset for William Castillo, who's got a conditional dismissal offer that he needs to have time to get working on. And then also, is Mary Trevino here? Stephen Gilmore told me she should be here, but I didn't see her name on the docket.
no.
Okay. I think you might have gotten dates mixed up. If she does show up, for whatever reason, he asked to have her reset. She's still pending acceptance or rejection from the DWI court.
Cool. Adam Garcia's reset to 10-3. Mr. Garcia,
Yes, sir.
your court date has been reset to October 3rd, and that'll be in person in County Court 12.
I have to do Zoom,
Why?
because I moved out of state. I got it signed by the judge and stuff already.
That's correct, Booker. Whenever we first got the case, we requested permission for him to move to, I believe it's New York, correct, Mr. Garcia?
Yes.
Can you turn your camera on, sir, when you're addressing the court?
I went back to my office and realized that you didn't have any time.
Okay, that's fine. But you need to be logged on before 9 o'clock, so that way when judge calls a docket that you're on docket, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you're I'm gonna reset it to October 2nd, which will be a Zoom day, so you're free to log off.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you, Booker.
And then Castillo, you said conditional, correct?
That's right.
Okay, I'll reset that one to the 10-5.
Okay.
Hopefully he'll have everything done before then.
It's on the docket.
All right, Ryan, you're done.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
10-5 for Castillo.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
That should be it for me, and I will see you guys later.
All right, sounds good.
Booker?
Yes.
Can I announce?
No, Catmire, you have to wait until 12. What you got?
Come on, man, I'm hungry. So the state needs to reach out to the felony prosecutor, felony incident for the same arrest. And she asked with the reset, and plus my client is going to be providing me some documentation as well.
Okay, sounds good. I'll reset the court date to October 5th.
Thank you, sir.
And
Have a
Ms.
great one.
Ramirez, that will be in person in County Court 12 at that point in time.
October 5th.
In person.
You got it, buddy.
Alrighty.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye. Rita Gomez. Your attorney appeared on your behalf. You can notify the detention officers that we're done with court for you today. He will schedule a jail visit and talk to you and let you know what's going on with your case, but you're done with court for us today.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm free to go.
Your name?
Marcelo Cafarate.
Yeah, Nikki didn't tell you your reset date?
No.
Yeah,
No,
your resets are September 11th.
Okay.
You're
Thank
free
you.
to go, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Have a good day. Bye. Thank you.
You too. Bye.